Greetings, kids and nerds. I'm Lady Universe and White Nerdy, and it's time for another Lady Universe review for a movie I'm pretty sure people want me to review for a long time. And yes, if the t-shirt is any example, I'm of course talking about the one, the only, the magnificent, the original Deadpool movie. Yes, my friends, this is my review and retrospective of the original Deadpool movie that came out way back in 2016 that you guys can enjoy here on my YouTube channel. And also, if you haven't seen the original Deadpool yet, and if you're watching this review, spoilers are ahead. Just to warn y'all right now, straight spoilers. Now, I know everybody probably going to ask right away in the comment section, Lazy Universe, were you a fan of this movie when it came out? To which I reply, nope. Not in the slightest, not at all. In fact, in an earlier YouTube channel that I had that does not exist anymore, I reviewed the film without really paying attention to it. You see, the lazy part of the channel really does come into play the more that you think about it. And also, if you're wondering, so you can enjoy. This is actually, and I am going to have to wrap this back up. This is actually a Christmas gift that I bought for my sister's boyfriend. But it felt appropriate to wear here because my Deadpool tank top is kind of all sweaty, and I haven't done laundry with it yet, so it seemed appropriate. So, yeah. But when I heard that Ryan Reynolds was handling the Deadpool movie, I was like, I'm gonna give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a very funny guy. He really is also talented and everything. But here I was thinking, like, Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. Now, for those of you that don't know, Deadpool became an insanely popular character more so through the years than he has in his first appearance, in which when people see the Deadpool movie, they're mostly watching it for the jokes, fourth wall breaks, and pop culture references. And yet, Ryan Reynolds really understood this character. He really got everything that he could for this character and went, I need to make this character my own thing. And which in the movie, Ryan does that to his full potential, giving us this movie. Now, there are some things that I'm going to point out here and there. I'm not going to point out every Easter egg in the movie because we'd be here for a long time. No, I'm just going to give you guys my overview and retrospective of the movie and also point out little cool fun facts here and there for you guys and everything. Which, of course, I feel bad for Ryan kind of picking on the Green Lantern movie in this a lot. And it's like, I actually liked the Green Lantern movie. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I mean, Ryan was definitely a more different Hal Jordan than we're used to, but he did a pretty good job in his own right. Now we get to see how Nathan Fillion handled the character in Superman Legacy. But we're not talking about a Green Lantern movie. But I do love how Ryan really encapsulated the character of Deadpool. Like, of course, when we first meet Deadpool, he's honestly on his way to a hit, and then he accidentally forgets his ammo bag, which becomes a constant theme of the movie, and he's talking to a driver. Which, of course, if we find out he actually wants Colossus actually wants him to join the X-Men, and so does Nuclear Teenage Warhead, who's kind of in for it and kind of against it at the same time. Now, there are people, X-Men fans out there going, really? Colossus? Huh? There's several people out there that are doing that right now. But also for the Nuclear Teenage Warhead, I'm pretty sure in the comic book that's not her actual name. I'm pretty sure that she goes by Warhead, in which she has a very cool mutant power. But as a Colossus fan, yes, I am a big Nightcrawler fan, but Colossus is one of my favorite X-Men too. And when you get to see your favorite X-Men get the spotlight, especially somebody as obscure as the sweetheart of the X-Men, Colossus, which, yes, despite his giant size, he is, like, deep down inside, he's basically Captain Marvel or Shazam. He had the heart of a child, in which he just the centerpiece and the delight of this whole entire movie because the whole entire time he and Deadpool are bantering and he's trying to be so sweet about it, while at the same time he's like this 8 foot silver lined linebacker monstrosity that just comes right at you. But at the same time, he's just the sweetest thing that you can ever meet, and he's just so down to earth and so lovable, even despite being a big, bulky character. Which, to me, at the finale of the movie, I thought it was so ingenious when the creators had him face off against Angel Dust, who is a Deadpool villain that is incredibly strong. Like this was top level thinking, and I absolutely adore how they made this work. Two strong characters just going head to head is fucking awesome. And so several people watching this is going, but that means nothing. That doesn't mean that he's necessarily a very sweet and open-minded character, and he's the husband of Kitty Pryde, to which even Deadpool points out, later on, like, your poor wife, implementing that Kitty Pryde is married to Colossus, which, yes, Kitty Pryde, she did date Peter Parker in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, but in the Marvel universe that Deadpool is connected to, I guess that she officially married Colossus. It's like, I knew that she didn't belong with Iceman. And if people know that Iceman is gay, then congratulations. And if people are expecting me to make an Iceman joke because he turns out to be gay, go away. I'm better than that. I'm not gonna make that type of joke. And besides, gay, bisexual people are welcomed here. You are all welcome. And in fact, I actually applauded it when they announced that Iceman was gay. Hell, I was supportive of it when they announced that John Kent, Superman's son, was gay. I'm like, I'm welcome for it. But back on target though, it's like, good for you, Kitty. You married Colossus. I knew that her and Iceman's relationship would never end well. Besides, he'd give her the cold shoulder. This is a comedy that you can expect when you are signed to this channel, and you're welcome. But the main reason why Colossus is known as the sweetheart of the X-Men is this scene here when he's fighting against Angel Dust, and he accidentally opens her top, pulls out her boob. He basically does the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake thing. But this is his reaction to it.
That is so sweet.
It's too cute. Like, at that moment, it's not just funny. It's funny in the sense that it's adorable. Like, this big powerhouse character is like, I'm going to finish you. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Don't. You're a beautiful woman, but no. Because he's a taken man, and I'm like, that's great, because there are, like, married men or boyfriends that do that type of thing, especially in, like, movies or something. They think it's, like, negative to look at a woman like that, and the story will be like, no, you know, and like, I'm gonna look at another naked woman. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. And it's just so sweet and funny, because he knows what will probably happen if Kitty finds out. I can't make any jokes or references because I don't know how the relationship worked. I do know it from X-Men Legend 2, Rise of Apocalypse, where they talk about the relationship, because Colossus was looking at Emma Frost. I mean, have you seen Emma? You would look too. But, back on track, I do love how Ryan handled the film, where it's a nice blend of comedy, but at the same time, it is the sympathetic side of how Deadpool works, because a lot of people think that Deadpool is just a jokey character, but they kind of forget that Deadpool has, like, one of the most sympathetic origin stories of the entire film. Like, yeah, Deadpool is his ultimate assassin that can and will kill you if he gets his hands on you, while making wise-ass cracking jokes 24/7, non-stop, all the time. But at one point in his life, you know, he was happy. He finally got what he wanted. He married the girl of his dreams. He finally got to be with her. And he finally got to realize that life didn't stink. Until, unfortunately, he found out that he had terminal cancer, and that he had to try to live with it and try to make his amends and live his life to the fullest. But when Wade is promised a cure, he doesn't officially get that. He gets tortured relentlessly over and over again, day in and day out for years. Up until the point where the main enemy of the movie named Francis finally manages to get him to mutate, but there is a cost to his mutation that he doesn't tell Wade. See, Deadpool is a character that people know, like, you can, like, cut off his arm and then he regenerates pretty quickly. He had the same ability as, well, Wolverine. But at the same time, people forget that, despite him having that healing factor, something that later writers in Deadpool would point out, is he does have the healing factor, but even Francis points out in the movie that he has the healing factor. He can heal. But at the same time, I have to point out that, eventually his cells will stop healing the cancer. He even admits that Deadpool is just gonna fucking die at some point. And this is not just the drive for Deadpool to do what he wants, but it becomes a quest of revenge that where Deadpool goes, "You are the one that ruined my life and made me look the way that he looks," which, by the way, they did an excellent job capturing the look of Deadpool compared to how he looked. They even made jokes about how he looked in X-Men Origins Wolverine, which we really could have done that just a little better. Except I gotta give him points for showing his mouth shut so we could finally stop being a merc with the mouth. I'm going to get my ass kicked so much for saying that joke. But I do have to say, I do like the revenge spree, was that he goes after Francis. But the minute that he crosses that line and puts his girlfriend in trouble, Vanessa, Deadpool just goes all out on the bitch. I mean, I'm pretty sure not to Wolverine, Deadpool is the character that can say, "I escaped my attacker full on by surviving because of the mutation that he caused me." And I love how he was gonna kill Francis until Colossus talked him down and said, "Listen, man, it's not worth it. You don't want his blood on your shoulders. You don't actually want to kill the man that ruined your life." Until Deadpool, yes, officially, kills the man that ruins his life. I mean, this is Deadpool. He was not gonna let him live in the slightest category. He was going to let him die no matter what. Which we actually find out that Warhead's power is that she can run and charge at people much like a nuclear warhead, and she can hurt people like that. And I love the reference to the old school suit, baby. When I saw a Warhead in that old school suit, I kinda squealed because I'm like, yes, we are getting the old school X-Men suits up in here, and I officially love the final battle of the movie too. And Wade does get his happy ending. He finally gets back with Vanessa, and then she finally manages to accept him, despite him looking like, basically, a Jimmy Dean sausage. Well, I mean, up until Deadpool 2. Review coming to channel, maybe. Yeah, we have to talk about that thing that happened in Deadpool 2. And what really made me go, "Oh, they did that." I didn't officially watch the movie from beginning to end. I stopped the movie because it was on FX, and I officially stopped the movie like toward the ending. So I didn't officially see it to the end, but I do know what happens in it most part. So anyways, is Deadpool worth watching? Yes, and despite me being against it when it first came out, I have to say it is a breath of fresh air. It's something new to the formula, showing us a superhero origin that's not necessarily super, but it is definitely great. As Deadpool, for me, will get a Funko Pop rating of not a supreme strange, but I will have to give it a Funko Pop rating of an Aquaman. It definitely exceeded above my expectations because I thought that the movie would mostly be jokes and pop culture references, but I'm surprised by what Ryan Reynolds brought to the table, so Deadpool gets a Funko Pop rating of an Aquaman.
Quite unfortunate.
Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with a link in the description down below. I believe Universe, I believe Nerdy. Be sure to keep eking on and let me know what you thought about Deadpool. And please let me know if Deadpool and Wolverine is worth checking out. I've heard that it is. Please do not spoil it for me because I plan to review it next year. And if my math is right, it should come out just around or just before my birthday next year. So I am excited for that. But yes, the Deadpool 2 review will be coming to the channel, if not this month, as always, November. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about Deadpool in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember, keep eking on. And until next time, take care.